What are you doing, Chris? Feeding fish?
No, check this out. This is some of their seed technology here at Benary. These are little pelleted coated seeds that dissolve in water almost immediately. So when you water in your plug tray, the seed is right there ready to germinate.
Wow, that's cool. That actually is really cool.
We got a videographer here. Hey, videographer.
Hi.
I'm Chris.
Jen.
And Bill.
And we're here at the 2025 California Spring Trial, specifically at Benary Seed Company, German breeding company that specializes in seed. One of the very few, I think we counted 4 companies maybe that specialize in seed. These people really specialize in seed.
That's one of the top, it's number one in the message that they're talking about.
That's right. This is a seed company. Seed is efficient. It's green. And they provide all kinds of really cool seed technology as well at Benary. What else? What are the other 2 things that Benary is really known for?
Well, Benary's known for begonias.
Yeah.
Are we going to see some begonias today?
We're
I
going to
think so.
see great new begonias. And, I mean, we were explained that there are more than 2,000 genus of begonias. So there's a lot of future left. They're 180 years old.
They haven't touched half of them, I don't think.
No, absolutely
What
not.
else, Jenzy?
Entrepreneurship. Did I say that right?
You
I think
did.
so. As a family-owned business, Matthias said they're always on their toes. They're the ones that have to make the tough decisions, but they really focus on servicing their customers.
Their customers. And they are 180 years old?
Yeah.
Old, yeah.
Wow, that's older than me, isn't it?
It's like,
Barely.
You wanted to say it. All right, on that note, let's go look for some begonias and some of the other cool flowers they have in the greenhouse.
All right.
good. I like this seed, these new seeds.
Those are M&Ms.
Oh, good.
All right.
That's good.
Why don't we give the folks the tour the exact same way, without the German accent, that Matthias Redlison gave it to us, which
Works
is
for
just
me.
walking along. And the first stop we get to, some people think they want to videotape it, but we're going to dive right in. Oh, excuse me, Jesse.
No, that's all right. You go.
Is cut flowers. They do have quite a few different cuts, including a brand new one.
This is Solar Pop, a Craspedia globosa.
Well, there's the
grow
plant.
like this,
Yeah, that's
but it's
the
going to
plant.
result
Yeah.
in those.
And these pinchable blooms.
That's a fun little popsicle sort of a thing on a stick. But just so you know, this is Zinnia Benary's Giant, which is 40, 50, 60 years old.
Right.
Making a comeback as a cut flower. Still some great varieties there. So lots of different things you can use as a cut flower. Thanks, guys. Excuse us. From last year, just as a reminder, seed lobelia, heat lover type. Tell me, Bill, can you tell that's not a vegetative?
No, absolutely not. It's got a great blue, great habit, looks strong and vigorous.
Looks
Yeah.
great in
Looks
combos.
vegetative to me.
Yeah.
Takes the heat. We just have to wait for some more colors to come. So that's Masterpiece Blue with Eye. Some new varieties, because that's what we're all about here at Growertalks magazine and Green Profit and Tech on
Well,
Demand.
Graffiti was the first Pentas from seed.
That's right.
And now they've taken the program, narrowed it down to the top sellers and the best performers with 2 new ones this year. What do we got, Jen?
This is-
Neon Plum.
Yeah, neon plum. And then this one is red. Oh no, deep red.
Deep red.
Yeah, I knew it was a red.
Even deeper than the red velvet you just about grabbed.
I know.
And, okay, this could be, I don't know, this is going to be memorable.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One of the most memorable of our entire week? Possibly. For me, it will be. It's called Graffiti Falls. It is a seed Pentas bred to trail.
First cascading pentas.
And I tell you what, it's called Graffiti Falls. It's falling out of the pot. I have never seen an annual so much want to just tip over. It looks wilted. Here, let me hold up the pot for you, Osvaldo. You'd easily say, give it some water, it'll straighten back up. That's just the way it grows. It's almost like if you laid the pot down sideways and they start growing that way.
Yeah.
This is trying to grow towards the center of the earth. I truly think I've just hit upon their breeding secret. It's geotropism reversed.
Going right to the
And right now
center
they
of
only
the
have one color, which is rose, but other colors are coming.
That's
and
right.
And I asked about any production techniques or anything you need, and he said, no, just grow them like graffitis. They're going to be about 10 to 14 days longer in terms of the crop time, but nothing special.
That's crazy. It's truly, I think, one of my favorites of the trial. We'll see if it makes it a retail or not, or if people keep watering too much and rotting them. Now, what did you say, Bill?
Begonias, they're one of their top messages, and clearly one of the top crops from Benary over their history.
All right, and one of the new ones here is in their seed Boliviensis types, their Groovy collection, and Groovy now gets salmon bicolor.
Maybe the first bicolor in the Groovy.
Yeah.
I think it is. Matthias wasn't 100% sure, but when we look across them, there's no other bicolors there. So that's really nice there. And then we will go past the non-stops. These have been around since 1972. Since we're talking a lot of history out here at Trials.
It's true.
I was 12. But passing those, because nothing new there, is a new series called Mega Cool, and this is a hybrid Sempervloren's type. Sempervloren's blood with something else that they won't tell us. And they a hint is that they give it the working title Baby Big.
Right.
If you're familiar with Big Begonia, this is 1/3 the size of the plant, but the flowers are just as big, right, Bill?
They are. It's actually going to be 4 weeks earlier than Big as well, so more compact, earlier, super uniform. 4 colors in the new series of Mega Cools. There's pink, there's white, there's scarlet, and then there's rose.
I do notice, though, that they're all green-leafed.
They are.
Yes, and these are not for packs. They need a little bit more room than that.
Right, so they're a big rose. So
this is a Sempervloren's Begonia flower, and this is Mega Cool's flower. So you can kind of see
big
the
flowers.
difference.
But it's not a big, it's a Mega Cool. All right, swinging across, more begonias here, some more of the Mega Cools over there. Some of their other more traditional Sempervloren's type begonias, of which they have so many. Then we get into, not the bigs, but sort of a sister to bigs, whoppers. Benary is home of the whopper.
Yeah, I guess so.
As Jim Kennedy always says.
I need to say that because they are a ball seed exclusive.
They are a ball seed exclusive, and the ball seed customers get a new one, salmon bronze leaf.
I think that foliage is super clean. That is a really, really nice plant. And it's soft pink.
And more pink.
Right. Some people ask, how's it compared to Big? It's taller, but just a bit later, but a really beefy plant. All right.
Look, Chris, marigolds.
This is the first marigold we've seen, no?
Absolutely the first marigold we've seen this trip
year.
for sure. 2 new standalones with goofy names. In front here is Mango Tango,
Just not enough, yeah.
which is a bicolor anemone type flower. And then behind it is another one aptly named not Milli Vanilli. I only say that
he's like, it's not vanilla.
because I expect the vanilla, and they say that as the flowers kind of get a little bit lighter around the tips. To me, it is a sort of a nice, soft yellow color. I assume that's coming through. These are large flowered, but on a nice, tidy plant, which is why they don't quite fit in any of this series that they have. But are they good? Well, when you see an AAS sign, Diane Blazik,
Yes.
yes, then you know it's a good one. He says Milli Vanilli probably would have won an AAS.
If they submitted it, yeah. And they're
just
both
didn't.
tetraploid, so he said they're stronger, beefier plants.
That's a good point, too. Thank you, Gen Z, on that one. And then in their seed petunias, very traditional, gosh, one of the oldest bedding plants out there. They've got 2 series. Boom and Success.
Right.
Which is which, Bill?
Well, Success are the grandifloras, and Booms are the multifloras.
So this is Boom here.
So multiflora,
HD
lots of medium-sized flowers, as you can see, which gives it great weather tolerance. If it rains, they don't turn to used Kleenex.
And these this new Boom Rose Morn that you're showing, Osvaldo, is in the HD group, which means high density. So
For packs.
pack production, high
Bench
density
run,
production.
racks, that whole thing.
Yeah.
Then Osvaldo,
Wait,
swing around behind
behind
you.
There's the Success. These
There's
are
more
the
pink.
grandifloras.
More pink petunias.
Right? There's a light pink morn, and then a new magenta star. And these have the TR designation, which is for trailing.
And then there's also a rose star and a pink morn in the trailing.
So
Success.
4 new grandiflora
Grandifloras.
trailing types.
But wait,
There's
more. Because also in the
Good thing we keep notes.
I know, no
Right?
kidding.
Because also in the Boom Multiflora is their first TR type, which stands for
Trailing.
So that's the multiflora.
right.
Boom is multiflora. They haven't had the trailing types, only
Correct.
the HD types. Now they've got trailing booms as well.
Launching with 5 colors.
Yes.
All right, and then wrapping up indoors.
Oh my gosh, this is so cute.
Well, this is a fun idea.
I love it.
They've had a concept for a while called Benary to Go, which is gift plants. How can you package their seed items into something
Gift
you'd see at
plants, grab and go.
a floor shop, a garden center, heck, a Costco.
A Costco,
Why
impulse,
not?
impulse buy.
Yeah. So they've come up with actually a Rudbeckia, traditional Rudbeckia herta that is so naturally compact that you can put 3 of them, for instance, in a beautiful bowl like this, and you've got a centerpiece.
So absolutely no PGRs.
Do not PGR them. Do you want it shorter than this?
No.
Maybe.
It's still a long day plant though, so you're
Yeah,
gonna have to
yeah.
light it.
Yeah, so I guess you grow it just like a regular Rudbeckia. No PGRs, probably pretty quick. Great little gift item there. That is table mate gold. Now, something we haven't done much of on the trials this week is go outdoors to look at annuals. Outdoors is this way
All right.
And it's a beautiful day. So.
It is a beautiful day.
in the neighborhood. Bill! Dad! Get over here!
What is wrong with you?
I've been telling you for years this is pack trials, right?
Yes.
I don't know. Tell me if I'm
Repeatedly.
dreaming or hallucinating, but is this the biggest pack you have ever seen in your life?
It actually is.
Gosh.
You know what this is? This is big begonias.
Let me
Yeah.
check that out.
Nobody could put a big begonia in a pack, right?
No.
Well,
they just fall over.
The folks at Blackmore and Air Tray Technologies have a pack you can actually put something as big as a big begonia in, or any other annual that won't fit down in like a 306. Here it is. It's an air tray. I've dubbed it the 108 because 1 in a shuttle tray, 8 count, the equivalent of a 5-inch pot. It's a real product. It's
Yeah.
it's
you hold it
thermoformed, I
like-
think they
like
said,
that, right?
or injection molded, super stiff.
One-handed.
And
Yeah, look at you,
actually,
strong.
lest you think this is a joke, I've been told the name of a grower who's selling these to their landscapers. Less plastic. And I've been told that some big growers are going to be testing this out for use at retail. So, I don't know. I think packs are back.
I'm gonna
In
put
a big way.
arborvitaes in these things.
Trees, shrubs. Well, here we are in the pansy section, specifically the high flyer pansies.
And why are they high flying?
Because they're meant for hanging baskets,
That's
which you
right.
would generally hang up in the air somewhere.
They're
And these were
true
introduced 2
trailers.
years ago.
Yeah.
They definitely trail and spread. And there's 3 new colors and an improvement. We're looking at violet face
Yeah,
right
that's
here.
new.
Again, pansies. They're small flower pansies, but lots of flowers. This is blue heaven.
I like this one.
It's nice.
Very nice. About a 2-tone, really 3 or 4
The
tones
whiskers.
when you
With
get
the
in there.
whiskers.
Almost looks like a mix. Lemon splash has a splash of lemon on it, conveniently enough.
And behind you, Osvaldo, is a new improvement. Yellow, red
Yellow,
wing.
red wing, improved to really fit the series. Good big flowers, plenty of vigor. And so again, those small flower pansies in Viola cornuta, the true violas, their Admire series is, I think, widely admired. This is a new one, white, pink wing.
With whiskers.
It doesn't say that on the tag, but they have whiskers.
Yeah.
Now, when you're growing annuals, what do you often need to go with your annuals to make them even more interesting?
Well, you need some components. You need some additions to the pot.
Right.
Let's hippity hop over there.
Hi, Chris.
I got bad knees.
You know why we hop though? Is because
try to.
this new grass is called bunny. It's a ligurus, a perennial grass, and even touching the foliage is so soft, and the plumes are like bunny tails, hence bunny.
You see what it could be as a cut flower?
Yeah, and it could be like a dried cut flower. Look how cute that is.
So cute.
And they're soft and plumey like bunny tails.
I don't know how much it would do as a standalone, but if
No.
you sell it as a component,
Yeah,
it's going to
it's
go in
for- it's for
containers.
combinations.
Give people ideas. Then they'll and they've got some other grasses for the same purpose as well. Including now these are perennial, hardcore perennial
Yeah.
grasses, very low growing,
Structural kind
a
of.
little more coarse, a little more fine. Make like a little 2-foot by 2-foot
Yeah,
mound.
this one actually has flowers that come up.
And
white
we had
flowers.
bunny over there, bluey here, spiky. I'm sensing a theme, Jenny.
Well, and
Chrissy?
Bluey's going to be zone 5 to 6. Spiky's is zone 4.
That's
Super
right.
hardy. How about Inky?
Billy?
Oh, I love Inky because I like millet, and this was selected out of black pearl millet. And Inky, you're gonna see here, is got nice fine foliage, dark plume, and it'll pretty much grow to the size of the pot that
That's
you
right,
planted in. So you can control its height by the size of the container.
And people have seen this on the market now for 10 years. Millets, great summer into fall component plant as well. So that's just a little bit, Jenny, of the things we've seen here at Benary, Billy, at the 2025 California Spring Pack Trials.
Thanks, Chrissy.
I knew they were going to say that. Thanks, Osvaldo-y. Cuddy.
That wasn't even funny.
I know.
Funny.